Well, to my loyal 98 subscribers, I'm back. You guys saw the Common Man's review of the Lotus Elise. Here we are doing the Common Man's review of the 2006 Lamborghini Gallardo SE. As you recall from my past videos, my brother is the Stradman. Every once in a while he gives me the opportunity to take some little clips of his cars and experience the joy that he gets to experience on a daily basis. Today he gave me that chance with the Gallardo. If you haven't heard of the Stradman, which I'm sure you have if you're even on my channel, you can find him on YouTube at the Stradman. So the the Lamborghini Gallardo came out in 2004. They made a few minor improvements in 2005 and 2006. And this one in particular, being the SE, comes with these sweet wheels that, in my opinion, make the Lamborghini look so much better. I actually don't even like the ones on the base model. I think that they're kind of ugly. And then, of course, this orange. I would not want orange on any car except for this car. And in this car, I don't think that any other color does it justice. It just looks so beautiful. The all the different shades of orange within the car, it just is beautiful. So the Lamborghini Gallardo is an all-wheel drive, which makes it much more practical than your typical supercar, which works great if you live in a northern climate where there's a lot of snow and ice, which is why my brother bought it. We live in Bend, Oregon, and he's living in Utah these days, but Bend, Oregon will always be his home. And in both climates, obviously, the all-wheel drive is very helpful because we get a lot of inclement weather in both. Previously, he had a Lotus Elise, which was not the best car in snow and ice. If you had any inclement weather, you pretty much needed to leave that one in the garage. So this has been a nice improvement in that sense. Although we all miss the Lotus Elise, it holds a very special place in our hearts. As nice as the Lamborghini Gallardo is, they both have a very unique feel to them. They're both very special cars. Now, one sad thing about this is, being a Lamborghini, you would think it would have Lamborghini doors. It doesn't. It's just got your boring old horizontally opening doors, which are much more practical, but definitely not as cool. Pretty nice inside. A few more creature comforts than you get in the Lotus Elise. You can also crawl in without making yourself look like an idiot, so that's kind of nice. You also got a nice functional defrost, which the Lotus didn't really have. You got heat and heated seats, neither of which you got in the Lotus. Technically it does have a heater, but it did not work at all. My wife and I got to use the Lotus for our getaway car at our wedding, and we had a heated blanket plugged into the cigarette lighter because the heat's that bad. Didn't want her to freeze. As you can see, pretty cool car. Got the engine in the back. You can see it through this glass panel. I would show you the inside, but I don't know how to open the back. And if I try to do that in the video, I'll probably make myself look like an idiot. One nice thing about this specific Gallardo is it's got the backup camera. And that's something that was added. It wasn't available on the original Gallardos. And if you take a look at the back of this car, you can see there's a few blind spots. So having a backup camera is a little helpful. Now, get a good idea what it looks like, but let's get an idea for what it sounds like and what it drives like. The Lamborghini is a little shocking when it turns on. It's a little hard to talk over the Lamborghini when it's on, especially when it starts to rev. Kind of it's a bit of noise. Now the Lamborghini Gallardo has tons of fans that blow hot air all over the place. So when you put it in the garage, after driving it, it makes the whole house really hot. And when you're near it, there's just like tons of fans and noises, and I have no idea what's going on, but seems to do a good job of cooling off the V10. Let's see how it sounds close. Alright. I can't hear anymore. Am I talking? I can't hear myself talking. Oh my gosh, that is kind of loud. I'm sure the people around us just love that. It's one thing I tell my brother about this car. Even though it's fun to drive in it, with making all that noise, I feel bad for all the people around because they definitely don't enjoy it as much as you do when you're in the car. But, oh well. Always wear your seatbelt when driving. First lesson for a motorist. Now, I learned how to drive on a 1969 GMC pickup with a 4-speed manual. That's the only experience I have driving a manual. I actually technically learned how to drive on a 1995 Dodge Grand Caravan SE. The SE was the sporty version. Had kind of sporty hubcaps. Had these little electric windows on the back. These little buttons up here, you could open them. It was pretty cool. And it had blue pinstripes along the side. So that was pretty cool. Then I learned how to drive on the 69 GMC pickup with the 4-speed. It drives a little different than this. I now drive a Chevy Volt, which has a 1-speed transmission. So basically it doesn't have a transmission. And I guess it does, but it's a 1-speed. So going from 1 to 6. I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle this, but we'll see. There's a high probability of stalling. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so I mean, Chevy Volt, Lamborghini Gallardo, there's a pretty big difference between the two. Drive the Volt in part because I like to do my part to lower my carbon footprint. And I figure I've done my part. I've got a pretty small carbon footprint, and so we're gonna go burn some carbon, kind of even things out for all those people out there that are driving a, you know, your typical petroleum-based vehicle. And yeah, don't criticize me for carbon contributing to climate change. So here we go. There we go. My first time driving it, I did stall the engine. Doing what I can to keep my brother from putting that on YouTube, but you never know, it may end up out there someday. At least for my video, it'll look like I'm competent and I know what I'm doing. I'm sure you guys will find something else wrong with the way I'm driving this car, and that's okay. We're gonna drive nice and slow through the park. Try not to hit any children. One of the interesting things about the Gallardo, since it's got all-wheel drive, at low speeds, the all-wheel drive really grabs. It's weird. It's almost like it doesn't have power steering. Like it takes a little bit of effort going around the corners, and you can kind of feel the tires grabbing. Not sure why it does that, but kind of a unique thing about it. Go really slow over these speed bumps so I don't scrape the front of the car. Not much clearance. And one of the first things you'll notice about the Gallardo is people like to stare at you, like this individual in the black Pilot. A little uncomfortable, but it's an orange Gallardo, so I guess that's what you expect. All right, here we go, the open road. Almost. Let's try not to stall it this time. All right. Oh, what was I saying about carbon? Oh yeah, that's right. All right. So I've had my car for about 7,000 miles, my Volt. So I've saved a lot of carbon, so you know, we got a lot more carbon credit available for our use tonight. So we'll well, let's hit it again. That was fun, except I should have downshifted. Alrighty, let's do that downshift. Alrighty, let's take a left. Except for these bikers up in the middle of the road. What are they doing? How do they not hear us coming? I'm a road biker, and every once in a while a car will come up behind me and I don't hear it coming. You gotta hear the Gallardo though. And I'm not gonna punch it as I go past them because I know that that's kind of an annoying biker. But we're past them. That's fun. You know what? I forgot my wallet. Forgot my wallet on my first drive too. Oh, jeez. All right, there was a bird, and I don't know what happened, but I didn't hear him hit the car. Did you hear him hit the car? All right, that was scary. I mean, if you're gonna die though, getting hit by an orange Lamborghini, it's not a bad way to go. Some birds, they get hit by like, you know, whatever else, your ordinary family sedan. Get hit by an orange Lamborghini, it's respectable. The other birds won't judge them. It's time for a downshift? Yeah, it was. Well, that's fun. The weird thing about the Gallardo is it doesn't feel like you're going that fast. The Lotus, you feel like you're going fast because you've got about that much padding and no sound deadening in the car. You're about 2 inches off the ground. Lamborghini Gallardo, it's pretty plush. You can hear that you're going fast. You get punched back in your seat pretty good, but you know, it's a nice smooth ride. Even so. There's good and bad to that. Kind of fun in the Lotus, but Lamborghini is not bad either. Not bad. Well, right or left? Let's go left. No Chevy Bolt. Not that the Chevy Bolt's bad. It's a good car. But it's no Chevy Bolt. So I'd like to take this time to thank my 98 subscribers for your loyalty. I know it's been a while since my last video came out. I know you all have been waiting anxiously for this. And I'm very pleased to be able to offer this to you for your viewing pleasure. You can look forward to another supercar video in a couple years when the Stradman makes an upgrade or buys something else. In the meantime, you're gonna have to find your viewing pleasure through like Subaru Outbacks and Crosstreks, Chevy Volts. And if you need a break from that, you can watch this.